Today I will try to teach you, to tell you something concerning the improvisation. Will be not short speech because a lot of things to tell. I'm not very good improviser. I don't know the English name. I'm not very good in jazz and in these chords. I hope I will become, but at the moment I'm not good in this part of the improvisation. But I think that I have something to tell concerning the improvisation for teaching music, for just for play, for pleasure. People normally think that improvisation is a question of what you are able to do. It seems that you have to be very able to play keyboard, guitar. Of course, this is in part is important, but not it's not this the question. Improvisation is difficult not because it's difficult for the finger. It's difficult for other reason. There is three parts that's important in improvisation, perhaps four, but the first, of course, what you are able to do with your instrument. For example, it's very difficult to improvise with recorder because the notes are not there and you can make a wrong position of the finger, of the mouth. So in the keyboard is very more easy because the notes are still made. You have just to put your finger, your pugno, I don't know the English name, your arm, a pencil on the keyboard, and they will play. In the recorder, no. The second, you have to go to you have to have a good memory because one of the most important compound parts of the improvisation is your memory. We will see why. And third, you have to listen very well. The big problem with improvisation, some improvisations are bad or not interesting because the player is not hearing himself. And then, of course, you have to have some fantasy. You create something, but it's not really the method. The question is not to create something new, because just something new alone, a new idea, a new theme, a new melody, a new chord, you make nothing. With this, Beethoven will make nothing. The problem is not to invent this, but to use this for making 20 minutes of wonderful music. So, how could we do for making a good improvisation? What could be the first step? Well, it's very easy. The first step is to making something. When you begin to making something, this is the first step. You are learning and you are in a good direction. There is people that think that before improvise there's to know this, to make this. There is something before. In the music, in teaching music, there is a lot of things that are before. Before you have to do this, before you have to do... No, you can begin. You take your instrument, you put air in your instrument and you move your finger. You will see immediately that in the recorder, not in the keyboard, also in the violin, not in the guitar, there is two ways. What you are doing, just blowing and moving your finger, and what you are doing with your tongue, two, because you can make something without finger. You can do something without coup de langue, two, just with your finger. So it's a little difficult to make both together because you have to control very well the both things. But it's not necessary that you do two things together. You can make something just with the finger and something just with the thumb. we will see better. So the first step is to do something. Not be too timid and not be too, it will be not good, I will make something wrong, I will learn wrong. No, don't learn wrong, making wrong things. Do something, play, play something. But if you just make something, it could be very boring, as not interesting. So what will be the elements for making something that people and you self before and people after understand as a music? There is a sense. What makes sense in music? Big question. The first things that make sense, signification in music, is to repeat something. So you cannot make an improvisation without repeating something. Improvisation make repeating, perhaps changing, but repeat. You have to repeat. Remember. Etc. You repeat 1,000 times. Without this, there will be no music. So, the first thing that you have to learn, this is really to learn, is to repeat what you have made 1 second before. And this is a good exercise. Make what do you want. Good, bad, interesting, crazy, stupid. But after, not long, short. 3 notes, 2 notes, 7 notes. But after, make again the same. Or making, it's not important what you're doing. This is a good exercise. And it's not important that you give the name of this note. Not important B flat, D, I lower. There is name make by the finger. It's not important, but don't make some. It's difficult if you make something that doesn't exist. This is more difficult to make again, because there is not all notes or finger or are still in your head. So if I make 3 notes, I take something that is still in my head, and so it's easy that I can make again. If I make this doesn't exist in my head, so it's more difficult. So at the moment we are making improvisation with notes. Bad, good, made well, made bad, but not. Then or why this is important? Because in this repetition you are half of your improvisation. Improvisation is inventing something, finding something by chance, and then repeating and changing this. This is the base of the improvisation. So make short things. It's not necessary that you write your record. Make short sentence, short group of notes, and repeat this 3-4 times. There's another one, I repeat this 10-4 times. So this is a good way. See you in the next lesson.